Hey folks, welcome to episode 5 of the Social Media Stewards F1 podcast. I'm Ray, I'm joined by Mark, and it is lights out for livery season. It's about that time of the season I start to get excited, but because we're getting close.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? When you start seeing the cars, you know it's not long before we have a race.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's close, but it's just not close enough, is it?
No.
But enough to keep us excited.
Yeah, they're going to drip feed us over the next couple of weeks just to kind of keep us hooked. But we've got three reveals to look at today. To kick off the livery season.
Oh, yes.
One of which we're going to save for later, but we'll come to that after we've checked out Red Bull.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this. Oh, yes.
Yeah. So they did their whole fancy schmancy stunt plane driver, pilot. Can't even get my words out. Ripping off the blankets.
Yeah. I mean, as much as I really want the Red Bull livery to be good, because let's face it, it's been copied and pasted year after year. As much as I love Red Bull, when I saw that plane grabbing the sheet, I was kind of hoping it'd like rip the rear wing off or something. It'd just be fun. Do you know what I mean? If they did that in one take, hat off to them.
Yeah.
But I just kind of think it would have kind of been funny.
Yeah.
Just like, where's the car gone? It's in the sky.
Cut.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but I mean, to be fair to Red Bull, they've got so many other Red Bull things at their disposal. Yeah. Just like, oh, by the way, can we have a plane? Please?
Yeah.
So, of course you can. You know what I mean? But yeah, onto the livery, and I'll tell you what, it did not disappoint.
No, it's nice. It's nice. It's familiar but different.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
So
I think it's they've done a cracking job having it glossy, but it's definitely that Ford blue, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. They've definitely gone for that Ford blue, which is a good touch. But if you look at it from a distance,
yeah,
it looks kind of just like a Red Bull, deeper blue.
Yeah.
It's when you get close up and you see like the gloss is a stunning finish, but then you look at the blue, and it's got that like little digital camo accents through it with the Red Bull. Do you know what it reminds me of? Can't remember what season it was, but they did the car reveal in a special blue and white digital camo livery a while back.
Yes, they did, yeah.
And I wanted them to run that livery all season because I loved it. But that digital camo style that's kind of deep into that gloss blue is exactly that. I think it's absolutely stunning.
I think it actually makes all the other decals and sponsors on the car really pop as well.
Yes.
I mean, if you look at it from the top view, especially where they've got Red Bull on the front wing, that's also glossy as well, but that's the red in gloss. And I just think, it's just, it's lovely. Yeah, I've got zero complaints about this livery. Not that I'm biased, but no, because in all seriousness, I do think in years gone by, when they've done the Red Bull car reveal, I'm just like, what was the point in that reveal?
Yeah.
Because the livery has been the same. They've had a couple of good special ones, which we'll see later, but the vast, this is our livery for the season, except for a couple of changes. It's the same thing, race in, race out, and it has been a bit boring, hasn't it?
Yeah, their livery designer had the easiest job for the last 15 years.
Well, it's it's like the same. It's the same as the bloke who comes up with the name for the new Windows system, Windows 10. Well done.
Next 11.
How on earth he comes up with it? Hat off to the man.
Did you notice on the fin the number they used?
They used the number 1, didn't they?
No.
Hang on. I'm looking at it now. Oh, the number 3.
Number 3. Yeah.
They did, but on the nose, they've got the number 6.
Yeah, I think it's Hajar and Max. But
okay.
the actual, we know there was talk about it, but the actual confirmation of like Max, claiming the number 3, which he wanted when he first came in, but he couldn't because Danny Rick was running it.
Of course.
Looks nice there though.
It does.
Does look nice there.
I do like the fact that Pirelli have changed the sidewall on the tyre as well. I quite like that.
Yes,
that's nice with the checkered flag.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's a nice little touch. I do like that. I
it
mean,
is.
The only thing, if I was to say anything, and I get why they've done it with this, because like pretty much the bottom of half of the car is black, right?
Yeah.
And then the inner wheels as well, just black.
Yeah.
I'm not keen on that bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit basic, but
yeah.
I think part of it with the black, it's like some cars, you look at some cars, just normal road cars, even you paint them in black, a lot of the curves disappear. And I'm wondering, is it a little bit psychological of, well, I don't really want you to see that bit of the car. I know this isn't the official car, this is the livery.
Yeah.
But even when you get it on track, how many of the little dimples, lumps and bumps does it hide?
Well, yeah, you look at every single car that runs out in the shakedown, they're either completely black or that weird kind of zebra black and white thing that they all have going on for a lot of the test cars and stuff. So
is it just me, or I know this is completely not related to livery at all, but talking about testing, I love it when they put that paint on it and then send it on the track and it just sprays everywhere. I love that. I love watching that.
Love that, but actually keep that in mind because
oh no,
when we come to look at our favorite and our liked and disliked liveries from that through the years, keep that in mind.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. We'll come back to that then.
Yeah, but yeah, I was just expecting the same from Red Bull. I was just expecting the same.
Yeah.
But somehow they've made it familiar but different, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
And obviously on the same night as well, they had all the new team gear on as well.
Yes.
And that blue for the team gear, I really like that as well.
Yeah. So
very nice.
The jacket was nice. The t-shirts, stunning. I think we mentioned the other week, didn't we? We'll probably do a rundown of the of all the team merch
uniforms.
In an episode once we get a full reveal from everyone. I know Audi released theirs today. I got a brief look at theirs today. Just grey.
Did you see it?
Just grey with red. Oh yeah.
Audi have basically gone, what can we buy? They found a warehouse full of grey shirts and then stitched an Audi badge onto it.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of those shirts that you can use to check the oil level on your Audi when you're out, you see. You're not that bothered about it. You're just
that'll be the one.
I think so anyway.
One detail I've missed on the Red Bull I've just seen.
Go on.
The outer edge of the front wing is in the blue.
Yes, it is.
I didn't see that. I'm literally looking at it. We've got it up on another monitor here at the moment. I literally just flicking through. I was like, oh, how did I had it all in black in my head. I think because like the inner edge is black. That is
Yeah, well, it's the same. It's the little details, isn't it? So the blue ring around the wheels as well.
Yeah.
It's little things like that. And then the outer edge of the rear wing is blue to match the front. I think it is. It's just little touches here and there, but it's lovely.
And they've got a shot right from the front of it, and it might be a lighting thing.
Yeah.
But from the front, it just looks black.
It does. Yeah.
Every angle of it is nice.
Yeah.
I can't see a bad angle of it, and usually as well, I kind of dislike it when there's so many sponsors all over the place.
Yeah.
But there's something about the way everything's popping off it.
Yeah. I think it's because there's so many different shades, because it is gloss, but it is also a little bit camo. It doesn't look as bad having the sponsors everywhere.
Yeah.
When it was just a flat, dark blue.
Yeah.
It looked busy, didn't it?
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But no, I love that.
I like it. It was a strong showing from Red Bull. Obviously, just the livery, not the car. But we'll get a look at the car
Yeah,
like
of course.
later on in a couple of
Yeah.
weeks. But it
Do
was
you
it
know?
was a solid start to kind of livery reveal season for me. It was
Yes. Now, I know this isn't the proper car. We
yeah
can't judge the shapes and all that.
yeah
But if you look at the view, it's image number 2 on the page that we're looking at. If you look at the view from the top of it, have
yeah
you seen how deep that rear wing is?
mm, yeah
That thing is fat, man. It's the same as the front wing. They are huge.
yeah. They are very. I suppose though we are entering that a new era. It's not ground force now, is it? It's all
No, of course not. It's active
it's
aero, isn't it?
it's not ground effect. Sorry, it's all active aero. So you're gonna want
Yeah.
a lot of surface area
it.
for a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
for anyone who's watching or listening, wondering what website we're looking at for the pages, it's the official Formula One website gallery for the reveals.
Yeah.
Yeah, do go check them out there. They've got all 3 of the teams that have been revealed so far.
Yeah, I'm sure we can put the links in the description underneath the video on YouTube. So if people want to check them out, they can.
Yeah.
But yes, no complaints for the Red Bull for me. Which I was expecting something boring, so I was pleasantly surprised. Even though I'm a little bit biased, if I thought it was boring, I would say so.
Yeah,
I'm
with us kind of
surprised.
knowing that we were going to be talking liveries today, and all week kind of going, okay, what's it going to be like? I was kind of expecting to be sitting here going, well, it's a Red Bull.
Exactly. Yeah, I thought the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
No, it's good.
But at the same time as revealing this, they revealed
Racing Bull.
Yeah. I like a white F1 car.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I like a white F1 car. There's just something about them that makes everything pop. Trying to get the white gallery up there.
I think part of the thing for me with the white, it's going back to almost Senna's F1 car, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of iconic white F1 cars.
Yes.
And I think because so many teams have just gone with their main sponsor's colour or something like that, it's almost like, okay, that's great, but it doesn't really pop. Whereas, wow.
Yeah.
The Racing Bull really is lovely.
Yeah, I mean, there's design, I can't remember where it's at. There's design elements that they always share with the Red Bull. So the bull on the nose, the bull on the engine canopy, which I just like them anyway. I think they look great.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times you kind of in the past you've looked at them and gone, well, that's just a colour switch of the Red Bull.
Yeah.
If you get me. But no, this it's like a frosty white. I really like it. It's like that really white. Not not like that white with a tint of yellow or anything like that. And
no.
And then the blue accents around the side pods and along the edge of the nose, and the just a touch of blue along the outer wall of the front wing.
Yes.
Little tiny blue accents just popping off it. And I think that's the same blue from the Red Bull.
I think it is because it's obviously it's the blue for the Ford, isn't it? For the Ford engine, so it will be. Do you know what I really like? And I know this sounds really odd. There is a lovely side view on these images, and like I say, we'll put them in the description. Where you have all of the compartments to get into the side pods, it almost has a slight. It's almost like a rat rod thing, isn't it? Where they look everything's exposed.
Yeah.
It's not hidden. All the bolts are very much on show because it is that white and yellow, and it just looks a bit more raw, less finished, if you like.
Yeah.
I like that. Do like that.
It is nice.
My only complaint, and I know I mentioned this to you before, is, oh man, it's those wheels. Who thought that was clever? It's just that does look like, people will know when they're watching this, but if you open your tumble dryer and you see the white drum inside, somebody's clearly looked at that at home and gone, that'd make a lovely alloy wheel. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. They look awful. Who thought of that?
It kind of looks like they've aimed for futuristic, but landed in 1960.
Do you know, if they'd have just made them white but smooth, laughing.
Yeah.
I think they would have nailed it, no problem.
Mm.
But because of what look like fins on it, I'm sure that obviously they're probably for airflow.
Mm.
But, oh man, they look awful.
Do you know what they look like for me? You know when you're playing like a sci-fi game or you're watching like a sci-fi film and they're in space and they go through those like circular doors, and instead of it just being like two doors that close, it's a load of kind of fins that kind of go and it kind of...
That's exactly what it is.
They close in and then close out. I'm sorry, just hit my mic.
That's exactly what it is.
But like I say, it looks like they've kind of looked for something futuristic but landed so far like back. It does look... It's the only ugly part of the car.
It is. I had to look hard to find that criticism, to be fair.
Yeah. I know there will be some people that say it just looks like a racing bull. Because again, it's almost the same design philosophy as Red Bull, because it's, let's be honest, they're run by the same people. But it's the little tiny details, the blue, the choice of blue, where the blue and the black come in. The little kind of accents, everything about that car is nice. And you mentioned it earlier, like, they look fast. The thing with these cars is they all look like fast, standing still.
Yeah, they do. They do. One of the accents I really like is the fact that they kept the halo black.
Yes.
Because they could have quite easily just, we'll just blend that in, make that white, whatever. But I even like that. That's nice, man. It almost makes the halo disappear a little bit.
I think when you're watching that in action, kind of you know, track level cameras watching it, it's going to disappear a little bit. It's going to look like
completely agreed.
Pre-Halo era cars.
Do you know the only thing that stands out like a sore thumb on them cars, really, apart from the awful wheels, is it's the green logos on the Cash App bits.
Yeah.
They don't suit the rest of the livery.
No. That's one point where it's sponsorship over aesthetics.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course it is.
If I was the designer, I'd have gone back and gone, hey, is there any chance we can change the colour on that? Likelihood is they're going to say no, but but you look at the Hugo.
I'm nitpicking there.
Yeah, but you look at like the Hugo on the side view on the nose. It's in red. It matches the red on the Bull. Same with the Owen Mobile. We know that's kind of like the colour anyway. That matches the red. The little tiny details. That green stands out like a sore thumb.
It does. But I suppose the sponsor probably wants that, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's what
you're paying the money for, isn't it? But then you go on the top view and then you see it on the wing, on the front wing. It's like, no. No.
Yeah. I mean, I am nitpicking with that, really. I am. It's a gorgeous livery, and I think when you see it on track at speed, it's going to look really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am nitpicking with that because it is gorgeous. But no, that is lovely.
Yeah. I like the way they've gone for like the blue number on the nose and then the red number on the blue on the tail.
Yeah, that's nice actually, that, Yeah, I hadn't really spotted that, to be fair.
Yeah.
That is nice, that. Yeah. Having said that, when you actually look at the view from a distance, from an angle, you can't really see the numbers on the nose.
I think that's
normally they're meant to be like extra visible.
I think that's maybe just a lighting thing. Because they are quite large.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure they'll see them with their indicators and their mirrors now. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
But I think the design team Red Bull and Racing Bulls.
Yeah, great job.
You got it right. Fantastic job. Very, very strong start to livery season. I'm impressed with those. Like I say, I was expecting just to be like, yeah, another Red Bull. Never know with Racing Bulls, but
yeah,
but very, very strong start.
very nice.
Now we did have Haas today, but we're not going to do that right now.
No, we're gonna make you wait for that one, and the only reason being is because it wasn't just a livery reveal; it was the actual car reveal. Because whilst the Racing Bulls and the Red Bull have revealed them, they're just liveries. It's not what the actual car is going to look like. Whereas Haas decided to give us the whole car, and nothing but the car. So we thought we'll do our little news segment, and then we'll come back to it, because we think it's worth the wait, to be fair, because it is gorgeous.
Yes. But news, we got how many bits of news coming out of Ferrari? 3 bits of news coming out of Ferrari.
Yeah.
So last week, I think we spoke about the fact that it looked like Ferrari was struggling because they hadn't started the engine up. They'd only just signed off the chassis. There were reports that a team was going to miss early testing. Everyone was like, it's going to be Ferrari. They released a video showing the fire up of the engine.
Yeah.
I thought it sounded awful.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I think part of the problem was they shown the fire of the engine. Obviously, you don't actually see the engine; you just see some of the workers, Hamilton and Leclerc. They didn't give it a rev, so you were just getting like an idling sound of an engine, which Ferrari engines now don't sound great at idle anyway. They sound like a bag of spanners. But I'm wondering how much truth there's been in the rumours.
Yeah.
Only because Cadillac were at Silverstone a few days ago testing their car with the Ferrari engine.
Yeah.
And then it was like 3 days after that, we had the test fire video from Ferrari for their engine. So I'm sort of thinking, you've fired that a while ago. You've just let the rumours run wild. Because it's not in their interest to say, oh, no, we fired ours a month ago.
Yeah.
Because let the rumours go. Maybe Ferrari are going to pull it out the bag. Maybe they think we've nailed it. We don't need to worry about the rumours. Let everyone think we're not doing anything good. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it didn't sound great. But that Cadillac around Silverstone sounded epic.
It did. I wonder if part of it was, obviously it's just the engine. You've got no exhaust on it. You've got no shroud. You've got no, heat treatments on it anywhere. It's just the raw engine. And like you say, they didn't rev it. But idling, it sounded rough. But yeah, I mean, how can the Cadillac be out on track doing a shakedown with Bottas and Perez if that engine's only just been fired up in the last 3 or 4 days?
Yeah,
it does feel like Ferrari have just kind of gone, well, you guys can talk, that's fine.
Yeah,
we know where we're at. We'll show you when we're good and ready. But it's one of them. I'm excited to see what it sounds like on the Ferrari when they get to track and they do their shakedowns and we get to see it and hear it. Then we'll get a better idea for it. And not that any of the teams are putting the foot down entirely on the shakedown, but we'll get to see the car in action a little bit. But yeah, it's not the only bit of news though we've had out of Ferrari. Like it seems quite big considering, last week we were like, oh, they've not even fired it up. The chassis only just been signed off. It seems like big news, but yeah, I'm with you. I think they just sandbagged everybody and just gone, okay.
I think so. For Ferrari not to have a Formula One engine ready when you're talking, a week before private testing, it just seems like a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
And for another Ferrari supplied team to already be out on track with a shakedown or a camera day or whatever loophole you want to name it to get a bit of track time.
Yeah. A free testing day.
Yeah, a free testing day because we brought cameras, and it's just a fella stood there with an iPhone. But yeah, so I'm not honestly sure on that, and I hope Ferrari do come good this year.
Yeah,
because it's, as much as we might mock Ferrari for getting legacy money and all this, it's actually sad to see. If Ferrari were competing for wins, but they just couldn't quite make it to the podium, that's fair enough. There's plenty of teams that are doing that. But to see it be such a catastrophe so often, that's actually painful to watch. And I'm not a Ferrari fan, but I don't want to see them do badly either. So it is painful to watch.
I think.
And so I am hoping they do well.
I think they've started to gain a bit of a reputation as where former champions go to retire.
Yes.
Because it's not like they haven't had the drivers in the last. Well, when was the last? Kimi Räikkönen was the last one to win a championship there.
Yeah.
Was that 2007? I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But they've had Alonso, they've had Vettel, they've had Hamilton.
Yeah.
Kimi. All former world champions. You've had drivers capable of winning the world championship, and like Leclerc and things like that. And
of course.
And yeah, it's not good to see them become just a retirement home for former world championships.
No, it's not. No,
it'd be good to see them up there fighting. It'd be good to see Leclerc in a car capable of winning, and Lewis.
Yeah.
I'm a Lewis fan. You guys know that. It'd be good to see them kind of come back, and I'm hoping, some of them just being quiet and letting the rumors go is them being quietly confident.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like I'm not a big Lewis Hamilton fan, but I think he's an amazing driver, and I think if he is coming towards retirement, it would be nice to see him go out on a high note. I don't think it's going to be an 8th title at Ferrari. I don't think the car's got it or the team's got it, but I do think he could end on a high note because after the past 4 years, anything's higher than this.
Yeah. Do
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it would be nice to see him go out with a bang, if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'd like to see him kind of get number 8 and walk away.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen.
I'd like to see it, but
it's not going to happen.
But at least, as you say, at the least, I'd like to see him being able to fight for it.
That's what I mean.
Well, you mentioned about the team. There's been a bit of a restructure.
Yeah.
More news coming out of Ferrari. Riccardo Adami, who was Lewis's race engineer last season.
Yep.
Not the greatest of kind of relationships between the two. At least that's what the radio messages seem to kind of show. But he's been moved to the Ferrari Driving Academy and let me get this. I've had to write this down. The Driver Academy and Test Previous Cars Manager.
Yeah.
So I've said this to you before. I think this is in response to how it played out with Lewis and how it wasn't a great race engineer driver kind of relationship. I wasn't expecting a Lewis Bono type thing because that took years to develop.
No.
But I feel like they've kind of gone, that role's not cut out for you, but they've left enough time between the end of the season.
Yeah.
To kind of go, oh no, it's not about that. There was an opportunity here, and as in the statement, it's like his expertise will be great in this field.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you've covered yourself a little bit, but I do think it's this wasn't working out. Rather than a promotion, it's a.
It certainly sounds like a made-up job title, doesn't it?
It does.
I don't think that job has ever existed before, and it suddenly appeared. Yeah. At the end of the day, it was clear on the radio those two were not getting on at all.
No.
I think Lewis wasn't getting what he needed from his race engineer over the radio.
No.
And I think also, I don't know, maybe Adami wasn't getting the right instruction or the right feedback. Maybe it was a bit, I don't know. You'll never know, will you? You know, but it's certainly not helpful when you hear Lewis going around the track asking questions and he's getting no answers whatsoever. How can any driver work like that?
No.
So I think it's the right decision, even if it is a made-up job. I think it's the right decision, and good luck to him driving previous cars. Does that mean pre-owned cars? Is that previous F1 cars?
I think it's the so the previous F1 cars, they put the academy drivers into them and do testing that way. It gives them experience in an F1 car, and it gives them some sort of feedback on future development using past data type thing. I mean, it's it definitely seems like a very strange title.
Yeah,
the driver academy and test previous cars manager. Like, oh, okay. Is it 2 jobs? Is it 3 jobs? Is it? I don't know. Like, best of luck to him, as you say. Best of luck to him, but it definitely feels like they've kind of gone, yeah, that ain't working. Let's move you out. No word on who's going to be Lewis's engineer yet that I've seen. Although somebody, I did see, I can't even remember who it was, but like something like, you know, like a fake kind of breaking news thing. Bonington seen at Ferrari headquarters. Okay. Interestingly, though, when Lewis announced that he was leaving Mercedes, part of me was expecting a Peter Bonington has gone on garden leave.
Yeah.
Kind of like his physio and trainer did. You know, she went off for a year. To pursue
Angela.
Angela. Yeah, she went off to pursue other career opportunities for a year and then came back when he started Ferrari. And you're like, hey, so gardening leave.
Well, it was a hell of a gap year, I'm sure.
But yeah, I was surprised when it didn't happen. But it'd be interesting to see how that plays out and whether or not he can get somebody who's going to be at the level of communication that Lewis needs.
Yes.
And as you say, you don't know what info the engineer is getting, especially at Ferrari.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where nothing can be wrong with the car. You know, the driver could be going, one of the wheels just fell off, and they'll be like, no, it hasn't. It's a Ferrari. No, wheels don't come off Ferraris. Come on.
Yeah, exactly,
Why aren't you going fast enough?
It's Pirelli's fault,
Yeah. It's Pirelli's fault. It's not Ferrari. So you don't know whether Adami's just been getting really bad info from the pit wall, and that's all he can give to Lewis, and Lewis can only speak to Adami, so he's, you know...
Yeah.
So whether it solves the issue, who knows? But a lot of it will come down to who's actually put in that seat and...
Yeah.
What kind of Lewis turns up, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one.
Yeah.
But, so third piece of Ferrari news.
Yeah.
Dramatic reveal. Need a drum roll. They didn't reveal their car, but they have revealed their race suits, is what they revealed.
Yep.
I can't spot the difference. We need a side-by-side.
I think there's a white stripe on it.
Really? Oh, well, in that case, it's brand new.
Yeah, brand new, completely. No, it does look very similar. I mean, yeah, it's just the white stripe down the outside and the white stripes across the shoulders, and it's again. I think being like the race suit and livery designer for a lot of these teams is the best paid, easiest job in the world.
It's got to be. I mean, the best race suits I've ever seen at Ferrari was when they did their 75th anniversary and they were yellow. Yes. It was the Scuderia yellow.
Yes.
And they looked absolutely incredible.
Is that the Monza where...
Yes.
We wanted them to turn up with a special edition livery in the yellow as well. And they just turned up with the yellow fin.
Yes, that's it, yeah. Because there was 2 different liveries they'd shown us. Yeah. Well, people had mocked up online, if you like.
Yeah.
One of them was a black Ferrari F1 car, but with the yellow Scuderia on it, and that looked absolutely amazing. There was another one where it was a fully yellow car, but with a black prancing horse and everything. Absolutely amazing. They turned up with the standard red Ferrari with a bit of yellow on the fin, and it was. But at least they had the yellow race suits. They looked incredible.
They were nice.
Absolutely incredible.
They were nice.
I mean, if you had them at every race, we'd probably call them minions. But it was nice for a one-off.
Does that mean Fred looks like Gru?
That's exactly what I mean. What else would I meant by that? But no, the race suits are nice and everything, but it is just a copy and paste.
Yeah, and they're not really what we want to see anyway, are they? We want to see the cars. Really. It's nice seeing like the merch and the suits and everything, but it's the cars we really want to see. But yeah, nothing too radical about them. Still red.
No.
Still got the sponsors. A little bit of extra white. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Nothing to write home about, but it was news, so we thought we'd have to.
Yeah, we thought we'd tell you.
But we'd tell you about it.
Yeah, it's like not Formula One related, but Alex Albon has just got engaged, hasn't he?
He
to
has.
His partner Lily.
He has.
Yeah, congratulations to Alex.
yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, marriage is a big mistake. Don't do it. But well done, Alex. Well done.
There's a man speaking from experience.
So, yeah, my wife didn't hear that. It's fine. She's got headphones on. It's fine. It's all good.
Massive congratulations
to them both.
Yeah.
It's no, it is. It's good.
Yeah.
It's not often you actually hear of F1 drivers getting married, is it? Especially not whilst they're out racing.
No, there's usually like a procession of girlfriends in the paddock, like over a couple of years, and then they settle down.
Yeah, but they're the smart ones. Sorry, Alex.
Yeah, I did think the announcement was quite cute. There was no like, hey, we're engaged. Well, it was just a picture with her wearing the ring, and then one of them just put in the comments, I guess we're stuck now. It's kind of cute, kind of cool. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, I quite like that.
Well done. Yeah.
Now this nearly got my hopes up. One of the Aston Martins is leaving.
Yeah, yes.
I thought, oh man, Stroll's finally had the boot. I was wrong. I was wrong. It's the safety car and the medical car are no longer Aston Martins.
Yeah.
And what are they being replaced by? It's a lot slower, I know. But what are they being replaced by?
Well, Mercedes are taking up the mantle for all the races. So it was getting split between Mercedes and Aston Martin the last couple of seasons, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And like I've got the image up on the YouTube video now for the podcast. That Aston Martin safety car was stunning. it was,
man. I really enjoyed that.
It was a beauty.
It was.
They have declined to continue their presence moving forward.
Do you think it was a bit of a conspiracy? Do you think that they were maybe being told off for advertising the Aston Martin safety car because it was always being caused by an Aston Martin F1 car? I think that's what it was.
The safety car that immediately follows the danger car.
Yeah, just follows Stroll round lap after lap, just waiting for him. But I really liked that safety car. That was gorgeous.
It was nice.
That green, beautiful.
Yeah, so now
I really enjoyed that.
I don't know if it's going to be the same colour, but now it's going to be the red Merc. The red CrowdStrike Merc has been the...
Normally, the red one's the medical car, isn't it? And the silver one's the safety car? Or it used to
be. I'm pretty sure it's the red CrowdStrike one.
Right.
I mean, I may be wrong. Do tell me if I'm wrong. I'm going to Google it now, though, that quick.
Yeah, Google. I'm sure there used to be a silver Mercedes safety car. I'm pretty sure. I have seen a red one. I'm pretty sure it used to be silver. But Mercedes, then again, I could be wrong.
Mercedes F1 safety car 2025. Yeah, it was the red. It was the AMG GT Black, the red CrowdStrike one.
Right.
So safety and medical. So there was the red medical car as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So
pretty nice. Nice.
safety car was the AMG Black,
Yeah.
and the medical car was the AMG GT63.
Right. Okay. Do you know what would be interesting is if they did the AMG One as a safety car, because I'll tell you what, when you're doing race restarts, you wouldn't have to worry about it driving too slowly, would you?
No, just get Bottas to bring his. He's got one, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, that's
Didn't
true.
Bottas get one? Yeah. You can bring his now. He's there every weekend now.
Well, there you go. Laughing. Sound. There you go. Bring it on, Bottas. See, the thing is, Bottas is cool. He would do that.
Yeah, I think he would. Just see him pull it up and just throw him Bert Man under the keys.
Yeah.
There you go, Bert.
That's one of the... Just while we're talking about Bottas, this wasn't actually part of the news. That's the strangest thing I've ever heard from an F1 driver, is he's actually a trained sniper from where he comes from, isn't he? From back in, is it Finland? I don't want to get that wrong. It is Finland, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a trained sniper.
Yeah,
when he's talking, you think, actually, I get it.
You had to do kind of national service or something.
Yes,
and he did. Yeah. He just got trained as a sniper. So yeah, if you see him up on top of the Circuit the Americas tower thing at any point, just vacate the area.
I would. Yeah. Not that we think Bottas is into that kind of thing, but he was a trained sniper. But go on then. So what is our next piece of news?
I think in terms of one more. Yeah. We've had another engine fire up. McLaren.
Yes,
and they did rev it.
Yeah.
With a very special kind of looked like a detonator. Like, you see on the video, they're like, vroom, vroom.
Yeah.
It sounded lovely.
Yeah.
It did. It's such a contrast to the Ferrari one. It sounded, even at idle, it sounded really nice. And then when it revved,
Thinking about it, I wonder, we're saying about the Ferrari having a different sound. I wonder if that's because they said they were making the head of the engine out of different materials. I wonder if that's what's altering the sound.
Oh, yeah. It's going with the steel, haven't they? With the...
Yes. Ooh. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, I didn't even think about that either. But
that's... I'm just curious. I wonder if that would have made a difference. But the McLaren engine did sound nice, but it did make me laugh with that little plunger that she had because it looked like the control for a Scalextrics, and I thought that's the best Scalextrics ever. But well, to be fair, if we've heard the McLaren engine start up, we've heard the Mercedes, haven't we? We've heard because same power unit.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it depends on the only difference would be have they mapped it differently.
Yeah, of course.
But it sounded nice. It
did
a lot nicer than the Ferrari. And I do wonder, obviously, when it was revving, that compression rate.
Yeah.
Whether, we're going to hear a difference in engine tone when it's
maybe
really firing. Yeah, two engine fire-ups this week. One...
It was nice.
One... out of nowhere, it would appear, and then McLaren one, I think probably when you look at when they're revealing their livery and all that, kind of just rolls in.
Yes.
Quite nicely.
Yes.
But I think in terms of the news, it's apart from liveries, obviously. Bit of a light week.
Yes, it is, but that's not a bad thing because obviously this coming week is going to be private testing. Now, of course, we're not going to be able to see any of it on TV, but you're not telling me we won't get some sort of info about the teams.
No.
Because there will still be, I would assume there'll still be interviewers and press there. They just won't be able to take images. I'm not really sure. Although you might get, the odd social media post from Aston Martin, Red Bull and things just saying, we've had a little shakedown, there's work to do, but we're happy, that kind of thing.
There's always leaks that come out. There's always bits of information that come out of this.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get anything groundbreaking. I don't think we'll hear that, one of them has made an absolute bullet of a machine and it's completely outpacing everything else, because it's not about that. It's literally just, right, get some laps in. Is everything sticking together? Is the engine working properly?
Yeah.
What's the actual feel of the car? We won't get any real info till we get into actual pre-season testing next month. But I think there'll still be stuff to talk about next week from that, for sure. But it might be limited. But I do think now that we're starting to get reveals of liveries and we're seeing little bits of news trickle, we'll start to see a lot of the teams putting the pieces in place for pre-season. So we'll start to get a kind of a steady flow of news.
So coming up then, so it's actually tomorrow, which for us is the 20th. Sorry, I know the video won't come out till Wednesday. So, but tomorrow, so the 20th, is Audi's reveal.
Yeah.
It's also Honda's engine reveal, which is weird. You don't often get an engine supplier just revealing the engine on its own, do you?
No.
But I suppose normally the engine suppliers are normally the teams themselves.
Yeah. I guess it'll probably be done like in conjunction, but with Aston Martin, is it?
But no, Aston Martin is on the 9th of February.
No, I mean the engine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I guess there'll be some sort of like partnership in the reveal, but it's slated as a Honda engine reveal rather than an Aston Martin engine reveal. And then 22nd we've got Mercedes reveal.
Yes. Do you reckon they'll have side pods this time? Do you reckon?
If they've learned any lesson from from previous years, it is an F1 car needs side pods.
Are you sure they're not just going to come out and go, "Don't worry, this time we've nailed it"?
Oh, they'll say that. They'll say that. But yeah,
okay.
If it comes out with no side pods, I'm picking another team.
Brutal.
I'm picking another team. Mercedes 22nd, then 23rd we've got Ferrari and Alpine.
Now the big question is, what colour will the Ferrari be?
Leave your guess in the comments.
I mean, it could be anyone's guess, really. It could be. I'm looking forward to Alpine because they normally have some good liveries.
Yeah.
They normally do.
I will say, I think the Ferrari's going to have an ugly blue HP badge on it.
Unfortunately, I think you're right. Yeah, and it seems to grow.
It does.
Have you noticed that?
It does. I think it feeds on the pain of the drivers.
Yeah.
So expect it to cover the whole car this year. After last year,
it just doesn't go. I mean, if you're gonna have a blue and white logo, why wouldn't you go to the likes of Racing Bulls? It fits in perfectly with their colour scheme. So, I mean,
I think
money talks.
Money talks, and you want to be on the Ferrari, but the Alpine though, I do think you're right. They've had some nice ones in the past.
They have,
and I like the Alpine colour scheme. So I do like the Alpine colour scheme. So to get a nice design on that, it's gonna look good.
I completely agree.
All of that means next week. I mean, there's more livery reveal schedule to talk about, but before we get onto that quick, that means next week we're going to have 4 reveals and an engine reveal to talk about, which is going to be good. So this is Lights Out for Livery Season Part 1, folks. But then there's a bit of a gap after that, between 23rd of January and 3rd of Feb. On the 3rd of Feb, we've got Williams. Yes. I'm excited for this one.
I am as well.
Now, I know everyone listening, Williams loving again, but bear with me. We both said that we like a white livery.
Yes.
And a couple of days ago, Williams posted the 2016 white Williams.
Yes, they did.
With the catchphrase, "We heard 2026 is a new 2016."
Yeah.
So I am hoping that we get a white Williams livery.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's not like the Safina one.
No.
That was ugly. That was just white with Safina written on the side and a blue wavy line. Right. Just, no. But if they could do anything like the Martini one.
Yeah, I get you.
I will, I'll be loving that. I'll say it now. If Mercedes come out without a side pod, it's Williams next year. It's Williams next season for me.
Yeah,
it's Williams anyway. But
I think as far as the Williams loving goes, I think it's because at no point have we heard any team for 3 years on the run say, "I don't give a toss about this year. I care about 2026." And you just think, so that team has been cooking for 3 years for this year's car. They haven't been bothered about any other year. Yes, they've got data. Yes, they've made improvements, but they have been out and out working towards 2026. So it's hard to think that they're just going to come out and flop. I've got real high hopes for Williams, and I'm not a Williams supporter, but the way James has come into that team, not to give another review of Williams, I just think it's going to be interesting, and I'm looking forward to that. I really am. Yeah. It's the same as the next team on the list, the 8th of February, Cadillac. I'm really curious to see that, because seeing a new team come into F1, I also think it's going to be strange having 22 cars on the grid. But seeing the new team come in and just go, surprise, you're like, oh, okay. So I'll be interested to see what they do. And I hope it's not, Cadillac only arrived this year, so of course they're last on the grid. Forget about them. I don't want it to be like that. I want even if they are coming towards the back, I want the normal teams to be like, how on earth have they managed this? We've been here for years.
Yeah.
And they're outperforming us. That's what I want.
Yeah, you don't want them also runs. You need to be mixing it in with the teams that finish like 7th, 8th, 9th.
That's what I mean.
That's
exactly
definitely. Yeah. If they're mixing it in with anyone higher than that, then yeah. But
something's wrong.
Thinking of the livery, like their shakedown livery, I really liked. It just looked evil. Yes. It just looked like the Batmobile with the silver Cadillac thing on the back of it.
And I like the fact that all of the small detail, when you look at it, it's every member of the team. It's their names up the car. And I thought that was a real nice touch.
Personally, I'd just throw the sponsors on that.
I would.
But it's going to be interesting to see what they come out with. And then the last 2 teams will be the day after that. 9th of Feb, McLaren and Aston Martin. Both revealing.
That's where they're going to finish in the championship as well. But no, I've got to stop. I've got to stop McLaren hating. I do think McLaren will do well, but they won't be at the top of the season. My opinion, my prediction, and it's. But I just hope McLaren have got something good for their livery. I hope it's not just we spilt a tin of orange paint again and called it papaya.
I don't think we're going to see much different from them.
No, I don't either.
I think they've got a pretty much like Red Bull prior to this year. They've got like a design philosophy for that papaya McLaren now. I think it's just you might see a slightly different colour on the fin, a couple of little black accents here and there, but I'm not expecting anything groundbreaking. No. But the same with Aston Martin as well.
Yeah,
because their cars look the same.
Of course they do. All the time.
Every season they've been in.
Yes.
In F1.
Yes.
And that's not to hate on them at all. It's it's British racing green. I love the colour. I do love the colour.
Yep.
But there's not really been much design inspiration there.
No.
But now would be the time to do it.
He's in charge of the livery this year.
Yeah. Well, he's thinking like new regulations, new car shape, shake it up a little bit, show us something different. make it look like a winner.
Agree, yeah. Yeah.
But that does mean, like, over the next couple of weeks, we're going to have, was that at least 2 more livery episodes?
Yes.
Where we're going to be checking things out.
Yes.
And in between, then we'll probably have some news from leading up to the preseason test as well. So over the next few weeks, yeah,
we'll find things to fill the gap. Don't you worry.
There'll be plenty for us to talk about.
F1. Oh yes,
plenty for us to talk about.
But I think it's time for us to move on to the Haas reveal.
Yes,
because like we said before, this wasn't just a livery reveal. This is the actual car. Now I don't know whether this is because can they not afford a model car to put the livery on, or did they just think, do you know what, we don't really care, we're just going to show the car off?
I just wondered if it was a case of like, well, what's the point in doing 2 events?
Well, yeah, that's the other side of it. Yeah,
let's just get it out there, and yeah, like as you say, this is the first look at a racing 2026 team. Like, so if you looked at if anyone who's listening or watching it, looked at the Racing Bull and the Red Bull, identical in every way, those show cars, pretty much. But then you look at the Haas and you can start to see the differences, like from the nose onwards.
Yeah.
So if you look at the front-on view of the nose, the outer elements on the front wing.
Front wing.
Yeah, couldn't find my words then. It's not the top element isn't that kind of wavy one that we've seen on the others. It's kind of designed and shaped in a way that makes the whole thing look more like an arrow, like a pointed arrow.
Yes.
And then the bottom element looks a bit busier than the show cars as well.
Now, this might sound like a random thing to say, and I don't know whether it's because they're not real.
Yeah.
But those tyres look wider on the front, and I thought they were going narrower.
Yes.
They look massive.
I don't know if it's an angle thing, but...
You see, I'm not sure whether it's because we're now missing the small fins that go up and over the wheels, whether that detracted from the width ever so slightly, but they look humongous.
Yeah, I'm looking at the top-down view, and they do look huge. They are meant to be slimmer front and back, aren't they?
Yeah, like I say, I don't know whether it's, they're probably not the proper tyres, but they just look massive.
Yeah.
But overall, what a stunning livery.
It is beautiful.
Absolutely stunning.
Again, it's the white. There's something about a white F1 car for me that kind of just ticks the boxes.
My 2 favourite colours, black and red. And I'm just looking at that like, that is gorgeous. It's not just that. As I've mentioned in the past, I have got a soft spot for Haas. I love them. I use Haas machines. Absolutely adore it. So I like to see Haas do well. But that, oh man, that is lovely.
There's one thing that
Go on.
I was questioning, because it's Toyota Gazoo Racing Haas Formula 1 team.
Yes.
But you look at the fin, and it just says GR.
Yeah.
I'd have thought that'd have been TGR.
Oh, yeah. It does that on the front wing as well, actually.
Yeah.
Oh. I wonder if that has split off them.
But they've done the whole rebrand, like Toyota Gazoo Racing Haas, haven't they?
Last minute change of plan.
Yeah, it could well be. But yeah, it just struck me because I was like, hang on a minute, isn't it meant to be?
Yeah.
Speaking of the fin, and this is just a bugbear of mine, but like when it comes to letters on any kind of decal and stuff like that, obviously it's symmetry.
Yeah.
So if you look at the top-down view. of
Oh, oh, you've ruined it for me. Oh,
It looks lovely from either side. It looks stunning from either side.
yeah, it does.
But then you do the top down view, and I'm just like, oh, that bit of symmetry is like really kind of. Like you
Yeah,
look
I know
down
what you
on a
mean.
red
Actually,
bull and a racing bull, and it looks like a
yeah,
bull. It's the whole
yeah.
bull. And now I look at the top down view, and I'm like, yeah,
Do you know
let's shift away from that very quickly.
when you look at the top-down view of that, right?
Yeah.
Because it's on a black floor as well. It's very hard to actually see the outer elements of that front wing.
Yes.
So it shows you how narrow the center section of that wing is, where it's going to control the majority of the air. But then, as we've said, as soon as you move back behind the rear wheels, you've got those barge boards. How many times are they going to be removed lap one?
Yeah.
Because it sticks out from the middle of nowhere. They can't be particularly strong. No. I just think a small knock to that, and it'll make a massive impact to your aero.
Well, we said this during the rules and regs episode, didn't we? Like, how many times have we seen when they come together in corners, it's that chunk of the floor that was taken out in the past?
Yeah.
And now it looks like the only element apart from the actual side pod that you can hit with a wheel.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah. And if that's meant to be directing all of your aero back over that floor and over the body, and that takes any damage.
Yeah.
That's going to be, unless they are made of some super strong weave of carbon fiber. Then I can see, like, when we get like a lot of midfield battles and they're all kind of bumping into each other. I can see a lot of debris on the floor. I can see a lot of cars losing more than 30% of the downforce that these regulations have brought in.
I mean, I suppose, it's not about the downforce anymore, though, is it?
Well, it is.
Yeah,
it's not about the ground effect anymore. It is all about where you're putting that air
downforce
over the body of the car.
Yeah.
So whereas you wanted to direct the air underneath and through all the vertexes and all the vortexes and stuff underneath and through the channels to create the air to suck it down, now you want that air going over the body to push it down.
I think the thing is with that, though, when they were talking about the regulations, they said the main reasoning for those barge boards was to keep the dirty air inside of sort of your size of the car. So I suppose if you lost one of those bilge boards, would it be your car it affected, or would it be more the car next to you that it affects?
It's kind of like a two-fold thing. So one is keep the air contained in, but if you're wanting to keep that air contained in, you're wanting to channel that air over the parts of the body to then provide the downforce for yourself. So on the one hand, you provide a bit of dirty air because there's be some escaping.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you're also going to lose a lot of downforce. Because if you think about the design of it, if you know you've got to keep that air contained, you're going to want to use that air to your advantage.
Yes.
And so you're going to design the car in such a way that the air flows over it, providing that downforce and that grip in the lower speed part of the track.
Yeah. Okay.
So you'll see some air escape, and it'll be bad for whoever's behind, but it's also not going to be great for whoever's driving the car. I think we're going to see. Remember last season and any of the last couple of seasons, we'd see them pick up damage on the front wing, but it wouldn't really affect the speed. It wouldn't really affect the times because they're not losing that much ground downforce because they were ground effect cars essentially.
Yes.
So the damage to lap times was kind of limited.
Yeah.
But in this era, any damage like that affects aero will have a larger effect on the performance of the car overall. So it's going to be completely opposite to the ground effect thing. But coming back to, like you're saying about like how we couldn't see the outer edges.
Yeah.
Like both the front wing and rear wing are inside the tires. You're looking at that, and it just makes them look so narrow.
It does. It does. It makes you look back at older F1 cars where the wings almost looked really tall but really narrow at the same time.
Yeah.
These aren't as tall as that, but good grief. I just can't wait to see them on track.
No, I mean, again, it looks quick.
It does. These new regulations, I don't know. It's always one of those things, isn't it? You think sometimes they're just changing it for the sake of it, because every time they change the regulation, they say it's closer racing, more overtakes. But I want it to actually translate to that for once. And I think that's part where hearing things like these loopholes where, Mercedes engines might have more of a compression and they're just going to be so much quicker. And you think, don't get me wrong, if they found, well, it's not really a loophole because it's within the regulation, but if they found something that does that, good on them, that's great. But if it just means that you're going to end up with one team completely out there and nobody's racing, it's just a disaster, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what I'm worried about with these regulations. Not so much Mercedes engine, but we've heard all this before. Every regulation change is to encourage racing. It's to make it closer. And it just doesn't seem to work out that way. But I really am hopeful for this.
I think the big thing here is if you look at the show cars, right?
Yes.
Which Red Bull and Racing Bulls used, and then you look at the Haas. Yes, there's differences to the Haas.
Yeah.
But they are very limited.
Yeah.
So whereas in the past, and we've said this before, how every car will come out and there'd be, different kind of elements to every part of the front wing, different elements to every part of the floor, different approaches to how the rear wing was. If you look at the Haas there, the nose, apart from those outer elements, exactly the same as the show cars. Those barge boards behind the wheel, exactly the same as the show cars. The floor, flat, exactly like the show cars. There's no playing around with any of that.
Yeah.
Which would always be the things that made 0.2 of a second, 0.3 of a second.
Yes.
A tenth here and there, which accumulated, and you ended up with the RB19 or, the Mercedes.
Yes, of course, yeah.
All of those different elements that they could design and change and move. There was so many more elements that they could play around with that contributed to the faster cars. Whereas on this, most of the major elements are so tied up that they can't. So all the cars are going to look very similar. There's maybe going to be like a 5% difference in each of the cars in look.
Yeah, I get you.
I think, and I think that's where the closer racing is going to come in. So the engine's going to be a massive part of it, rather than so the engine and the driver are going to be like the massive game changers, I think.
Yes.
But coming back to the look of the Haas as well, we're talking about the side pods on the Mercedes. But you did mention before we started how the side pods on the Haas are massive. Like the intakes are massive.
Yeah. That, and it's the slats in the back of them as well, the louvers.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
There is nothing I don't like about it.
No.
Nothing.
It looks like an absolute rocket.
Absolutely nailed that. Yeah. I just hope it's as quick as it looks.
Yeah, it does look like a rocket.
It does.
But now you mentioned the tyres on the front, I'm wondering whether they're just for show, whether they're old tyres thrown on.
I wonder if they've got them the wrong way around and they put the back ones on the front.
Oh, look. Like possibly because the back ones look narrow as anything.
They do, don't they?
They do.
Do you know that's the only thing? When you look at the front view, that's the only other thing I'd say about this is look at the top suspension arms and how wide and flat they are.
Yeah.
They're not narrow little bars. No. They clearly have a purpose.
Mm. Oh yeah,
if that makes sense.
I think that's part of like the design elements of directing the the air that's going to be kind of moving. Because if you
Yeah.
look at it from the angled side view,
Yeah.
they're actually kind of angled so the higher point is forward.
Yeah.
So they're going to be pushing air back down. As the air hits that, it's going to be kind of pushing it back down.
Yeah.
Inside the car.
No, that's very nice.
Yeah, it's a very, very nice looking car. Again, we'll put the links to the gallery in
Yes.
in
Yes.
the comments. There is a video running on the YouTube video, but it's not kind of the stills and that. It's the official release video from Haas.
Yeah.
So yeah, do check out all the gallery, and we'll put it in the link as we say. But I think all three reveals so far have
impressive.
been absolutely stunning, livery wise, but great to actually get a look at a race car from Haas.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
And like I say, very. Oh, I've just noticed something on the Haas actually.
Go on.
As we're looking, look at the front on view. There's like an extra tiny element above the top outer element.
Yeah.
I'd noticed that before.
I think it's almost like that would be like a sensor, wouldn't it? I would have thought.
Yeah, possibly. But
possibly.
Yeah, possibly. But yeah, I hadn't noticed it. I just, as I glanced over, I was like, "Oh, what's that?"
Yeah.
It's another white F1 car. 10 out of 10
for the win.
Yeah,
for the
10
win.
out of 10.
It's it. So then we thought, me and Ray were chatting away. We thought some of our favourite liveries or some of our disliked liveries.
Yeah.
So should we start with yours?
Yeah. So sort of my favourites. So obviously I've been watching F1 a long time.
Because you're old.
Because I am old, yeah. But one of my favourites, it was across like 5 years, 2001 to 2005. The West McLarens, the the Mika Hakkinen, David Coulthard era of absolutely stunning car. The only way it changed in the 5 years was outside of the side pod. Like there's like a white oval, like a silvery white oval on the side pod.
Yeah.
Each year, the slightly different kind of like shark kind of gills, just little white marks around the outside of it. And then in 2005, they tapered off the oval so it kind of faded into the back. But apart from that livery, it was kind of like Red Bull era in terms of like it didn't change.
Yeah, copy and paste.
And it was absolutely stunning. Absolutely,
you've got the
loved
pictures of these up on the podcast.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah. So to my left on the podcast and just above Mark.
Yes.
And then another McLaren, the 2009.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, the Vodafone Chrome Lewis Hamilton era F1 car. I absolutely stunning. That thing looked quick and was quick.
I like the chrome look.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. It's something that they do occasionally now on the current McLarens, but it's only on the fin because they've got the chrome sponsor.
Of course.
It's like a little homage to that 2009 livery.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely stunning car. Then one I know we both absolutely love is
I love it.
The Williams Gulf. Was this 2023?
Yes.
What I love about this one is it was voted for, and I think they used it at Singapore, Japan, and Qatar.
Yes.
I love the Gulf colours on any F1 car. So when McLaren did it, beautiful. But something about this one, just
it was like a modern take on it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the thing. It was the colours, but it was the fact that they did their own design with those colours.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. And then one going back even further than the West McLaren. We're going back to 1997. The Jordan.
Damn.
The Jordan. And the thing, the whole car's nice, in my opinion. There may be some people going, oh, what's that? Right. But if you look at the nose, just look at the nose on the thing. I'll bring up a close-up of the nose of anyone on YouTube thingy. But the snake with the fangs, it was absolutely incredible.
Wow. Cool. I like that.
I absolutely loved it. Now, do we want to go to your likes or do we want to look at my dislikes?
Let's have a look at your dislikes. Go
okay. The Vegas AlphaTauri in 2023.
Yeah.
It just looked like a zebra. It looked like prey. it's just horrible. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't
see. I like that.
No, there's nothing.
I think it looks like. You see, for me, it looks like the stripes as though it was in a wind tunnel.
Right. Yeah, maybe I can see that, but
yeah,
I still see more
just
zebra.
Run over a zebra.
Yeah. It's just wearing the skin of a zebra.
Yeah, it's almost as though somebody's thrown a tin of paint in the wind tunnel. Yeah. I quite like that.
And then, as if that wasn't bad enough, I don't like it at all, but if that wasn't bad enough, the Ninja Star wheels.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of the wheels.
It's just the whole thing. I'm like, no, not for me at all. But then coming back to your God.
No, it almost looks like something out of Tron. I quite like that.
Yeah, you see, we're not going to agree there. It does.
No, fair play.
It does look like zebra. But coming back to what you said earlier about when they throw paint on the cars and testing, and then they let them out.
Yeah.
Right. How about the Miami Kick?
Yeah.
The special artist edition. It did look to me like they just threw the paint on it and let them run out, and it wouldn't surprise me if that was the aerodynamics of the car.
You see, that looks more like somebody's dropped the tin off scaffolding and they forgot to move the car. And I quite like the green on the Kick, but not when it's like that.
Yeah, I like the green. I like the green on the black. Okay, I really do. But it just looked ugly. It felt like you say, like they just dropped paint on it and gone, oh, that'll do.
I think what's happened there is they've left the artist alone with the car on a deadline, right? And then it's been like the morning of the race or the morning of like the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And when they've walked into the garage, they've just had to go, oh, well, that's fantastic. You know when a teacher hands you a finger painting from your kid in school and you've got to stand there and go, well, isn't that lovely?
That's going on the fridge.
Yeah, and you've got to stick it to your fridge and now you've got an ugly finger painting on your fridge. That's exactly what happened there. And they had to just say to the artist, oh, you've done a cracking job there.
Yeah.
You can be proud of that. No, you shouldn't be.
There's just nothing about it. Like the paint splats on the wheels as well, the paint splat on the outer plates of the wings. I honestly, when you said earlier, like, you know, when they put the paint on, and I was like, yeah, because that's what I get with this. It just doesn't. There's going to be some people that really like this, and I completely get it. Taste is always a subjective thing. It's not an objective thing. But for me, it's just ugly. It's just.
Do you know where that car would look at home? Holford's car park. That's exactly where that car belongs. That's exactly where it belongs.
Yeah. Well, that's me, but that's my likes and my dislikes.
Okay, so now I didn't actually have any dislikes.
No.
Only because, well, apart from the fact that Ray managed to get the Kick Sauber, there's none that I've seen that I've really looked at and gone, ugh. Do you know what I mean? So I've just given likes. and I've tried to give my favourite for one for each team. So I'm going to start off strong.
Oh, hang on, no.
Not,
you did send me one dislike.
Did I?
You did. But we'll come to that in a minute. We'll come back to that.
All right.
We'll come back to that.
I must have sent one.
Yeah.
So we've already said we like white cars, but I'm sorry, the Red Bull at Japan 2024. Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful.
What I liked about that was the red of the bull on the white as well.
Yes.
Like the kind of like the glossy.
Yeah, the deep red. It wasn't like normally the bulls are normally almost like a cartoonish, garish colour, aren't they?
Yeah.
But that is beautiful.
That is a stunning machine.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
No disagreements there. But I think a lot of teams kind of come up with some nice stuff in Japan. But that was
yes, they did.
Stunning.
Well, the second one on my list is from Japan, and it's another white one. It's Haas. I can't help myself, but it's got the blossom on it as well.
Yeah, this one was I can't disagree on those two judges. That was the thing of beauty there. Absolute thing.
I think the thing I liked about that was with the blossom on it as well. It wasn't like they tried doing it in a very artistic way of, like lovely, realistic blossoms. It was almost like, with it being Japan, it was almost very anime, cartoonish.
Yeah.
It was really well done for that race. It was almost like a video game come to life.
What I liked about it more so was it was quite understated.
Yes. Yeah.
It wasn't like they changed the whole car.
No.
They just kind of added the blossom, and it wasn't everywhere. It was just touches on the front wing and along the side pod. So it was just very, very nice. Yeah. Very, very subtle. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then. So my favourite McLaren livery, and I don't think anyone could really argue with this, to be fair, it was the Senna Marlboro livery.
Oh. The MP4-6. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I think that's the most recognisable McLaren worldwide for an F1 car.
Yeah.
Any day of the week.
It's iconic.
It's just...
It's iconic.
It is.
Iconic.
It is.
There's not many people who don't watch F1 who you could show that car to and they wouldn't know. As long as they kind of got some interest in sports to some, like they'd be able to go, oh yeah, I've seen that before.
It's not just that. I don't know if you do the same thing, but even if I just see an image of that car, I can hear the sound of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's just the second you see it, you can hear it, and you're like, ah.
I also hear, and they've come together.
Well, yeah, that as well. Yeah, but if you don't go for a gap, you hear that as well.
Yeah.
But no, that's beautiful.
Oh,
it's lovely. Unfortunately, I've got to move on now and look at a Mercedes. Right, so the black Mercedes, I'm sure this was from 2020. I didn't write the date on it, but I'm sure it was 2020.
Yeah, it was.
That one. The Mercedes in the all black with just the blue from the Petronas.
Yeah.
Lush. It looked evil. Looked evil.
The thing with it is, like, for anyone who knows me, like, teal's my favourite colour. And that, and maybe a little bit darker than that Petronas teal, but that Petronas teal is lovely. And it was all the accents. So there's that line flowing down the side, but then you've got the inside of the wheel, just the teal kind of accents inside there. You've got the wing, the little touches on the front wing as well. Just little accents. The whole thing is stunning. It looks evil.
It is, isn't it?
It looks
it does.
Evil.
It does. And I like the red around the top pod as well.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, for Ineos, for their other sponsor. I do like that. Oh, yes.
Whereas on a lot of cars, when they do like take the H, not to hit on Ferrari again, but take the blue HP thing on Ferrari.
Yeah,
stands out. It looks horrible, but the way they did that on that, it's like a deeper red and kind of almost blended in with the towards the black at the end. Lovely.
You see, that's the same thing. If you had HP with Mercedes, the blue would work because it'd be on the black or on the silver. It works. A bright blue logo on a red car doesn't work.
No.
I mean, it ends up looking like Mr. Blobby. But we'll move on.
No, that's another good pick. That's another good pick.
So this one will be controversial, but I absolutely love it, and it's the Racing Bulls. And I can't remember. That was from Miami. It was their special livery, bright pink.
Oh, you see, now here's the thing. When you sent me the messages, that was the one you said you disliked. So I put the wrong picture up here, but I will put the right one up. It was. unless you meant to put it on just like on the other one.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But no, I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Slight miscommunication from us there. Sorry, folks.
All I can imagine is that when they've been in the meeting, to discuss the livery, I can imagine that they've had a vision board in the room, and at some point, somebody has snuck into the room while they're all on a tea break and stuck a flamingo on the vision board, and they've just ran with it. And I think that's fantastic. I love that. Because who in here thinks pink on Miami?
You see, I'm going to upset you a little bit with this one. Because if someone snuck into the room and put a picture up, and it was the Force India designer.
Yeah, but I like the Force India.
No, we're saying it looks like a Force India to me.
It does.
Just in hot pink rather than the Force India pink.
I completely agree.
But were you saying like somebody walked in and put a picture up, it's the Force India going, I'm going to get a job here.
Just nailed a pink CV on the wall.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah. So I think when you sent me the pictures earlier, it's kind of got them the wrong way.
Right.
Because you sent me two Miami ones, and you put like this, but not the pink. So I think it was the rainbow coloured one, like the weird.
Yeah. I know what you mean now.
Yeah, you wouldn't dislike. So it was the picture I put up initially. Let me put it back up. So this one just looked like a rainbow's vomited on it. Basically.
Yeah.
It's not nothing to do with anything. It just doesn't suit the car. That's all.
No,
it just looked weird.
It was just uncalled for.
Yeah.
But so, considering the one that you didn't like was from a Kick Sauber, here's my favourite Kick Sauber, which was a special livery for the 2023 Belgian Grand Prix Spa. The black and red, but with just the green kick bits. And that was actually glow in the dark, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that is lovely.
I
mean, who in here thought black, red, and green would go together? I don't know.
No.
But I like that.
Yeah. I liked it because it was alpha. It was the alpha colours. It was lovely.
Yeah.
But it was odd how the green worked with it.
Yeah.
We were saying about the green on the Cash App thing on the Racing Bull earlier.
Yeah.
Doesn't work at all. But somehow that worked.
Yeah, I get that. And do you know why I think it worked? Because when the car was actually on track, because all the kick bits and the green bits were glow in the dark, they were quite understated on the paintwork. So it's only when you get it in a photo, when you put it in a photo shoot like that, you can make them glow. It looks wicked. They stand out. It didn't look that way on track, so it was very understated. I like that. Now, as I've said all night, all Ferraris are red, and I'm bored. But the one that we did mention before was the Ferrari from the Italian GP for the 75th anniversary, which was the red Ferrari as usual, but it had the yellow Scuderia fin on the back and rear wing. And obviously, they had all the race suits in yellow, and I really did like that one. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I just think with that one, it's nice, but they missed the trick. that weekend.
Yeah.
If they'd gone
Definitely.
full yellow or full black with yellow accents, it would have been like superb. But it wasn't a. It was a nice looking car. It just.
It was. It was. Yeah.
Just
Just not far enough.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Not far enough.
It's just as though they haven't got the confidence to do a full color change.
Yeah,
I mean?
I was literally just thinking, it's Ferrari's got to be red. It's that kind of the Ferrari's got to be red. If you think to, we watch a lot of car shows and we watch a lot of car stuff on YouTube. We've seen where people have been repairing or rebuilding Ferraris and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like Gas Monkey Garage with the F40.
Yes,
and it was almost a sin to paint it the color they did. They painted it black. Like, no, it's got to be. And everyone's like, no, it's got to be Ferrari red. And I think that's very much the Ferrari mentality. Is like, no, if it's not Ferrari red, it's not a Ferrari.
Yes, yeah.
And I just like every now and again, just when it doesn't have to be a whole season.
No,
just as a one-off, like the 75th anniversary thing they did at like Monza and all stuff like that, was it? Where they could have gone, let's do something special.
That's it. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. So I've got the Williams one, but it was the same one you put in. It was the Gulf one. We both absolutely adore that one. Yeah. And then the only team I missed out was Aston Martin, because all of the liveries are the same. So just imagine an Aston Martin up here, and you'll be laughing. It's.
Give me a second. So there you go. The safety car's back up.
Oh, Sam, there you go. It looks like that. It looks like that. It's the same livery.
Just with a front wing and a rear wing. And
and don't get me wrong, I love the Aston Martin colours. I think absolutely stunning, and the livery is always nice. But that's the point. It's always the same livery. I couldn't even find a limited edition livery that they did. There was nothing.
No.
So, unfortunately, I wasn't going to put up my favourite Aston Martin, because that's just an Aston Martin.
Yeah, I think over the years, I could have. You only suggested it this afternoon, didn't you? And I could have gone.
Yeah.
I could have gone very deep into some of the liveries. Like, it was only after, like, I think it was like just before we went live, I was like, oh, I should have grabbed that one, because it only kind of flashed to me. But was it? I'll Google it very quickly now, just so anybody who sees it, if you want to Google it, or if I can grab an image to throw in the edits, I will. It was it the Honda Earth F1? The RA107. Yeah, where basically they just vinyled the Earth onto the car.
What?
Honestly, it's just like, it was some sort of weird collaboration, and it's just the Earth. Just, like from space thing. It looks horrendous. It almost looks like someone's kind of tried to Photoshop. So yeah, just the RA107, the Honda RA107, if you want to Google it that way.
Okay. Let me just get that up. What was it?
Honda
RA107.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, dude, I've eaten.
Yeah.
What is that?
It does look like someone's been like a game editor, and they've got a picture and tried to just kind of...
You know when you haven't cleaned out your pond in a long time?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was only like just before we went live I thought about it. I was like, oh.
It looks like it's been in a crash. That is minging. Who thought that was clever?
It was for Earth Day.
The more images I see of it, the worse it gets.
Yeah. There is no flattering angle of that car.
No. Ugh. Oh no.
Apologies for anyone who's Googled it now and has to endure what their eyeballs are seeing.
It looks like it's been left out in the rain for a few years and it's grown something. Oh, do you know what's worse?
Go on.
They've actually done an image. Yeah, Earth Day, bringing the Honda RA107 Earth Dreams F1 car back to life. They've got a picture of it orbiting the Earth.
What? I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it looks worse in space. Right. Hopefully, what happened there was they ejected it off the planet, so we did not see it again.
Yeah.
Let's hope so. Thank you, Elon Musk. But yeah, I do think that brings us to a horrifying end to the episode. I'm not going to be able to sleep after that.
Yeah. Well, you were the one who suggested we look at cars we liked and disliked, and I completely forgot about that one until last minute.
That makes that Saab you shown us look good.
It does. It does. If I had to choose.
It does.
If I had to choose.
Yes. Oh.
But yeah, that does kind of round out our livery season.
Yes.
Lights Out Part 1. I'm looking forward to what we're going to see next week. A few teams to look at. It's going to be exciting.
Yes, yes, I am. And I would like to thank, obviously, everybody who has been watching. I know we are very much a new podcast and there's always room to improve. But as we've always said, if any of you have got any suggestions on how we can do that, we are always open to constructive feedback. But we're always open for conversation as well. If you feel like there's something you want to mention or you'd like us to look into, or maybe you think, hey, you haven't seen this livery, please do let us know in the comments. We are always up for a laugh. And it's great to have new listeners all the time, but we want it to be something that's more of a community thing and we can talk to people.
Definitely.
So,
definitely.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, but until next time, folks, thanks so much for listening to us, and take care.
Yeah.